Meteorologist Matthew East here with you with this October 13th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. And boy, do we have some chilly weather on the way. Now today, actually going to be a very nice day. Sunshine returns. We'll be up into the 70s for highs, but really winter-like weather set to arrive beginning tomorrow. Let me show you the radar this morning, and we're in good shape here in the Carolinas, although we did begin the day with some areas of dense fog around the region. We should see that erode away and give way to a lot of sunshine as today unfolds. Now, messy start to the day up in the New England states. Pretty heavy snow flying in northern New York through parts of Vermont, New Hampshire, into Maine as well. Otherwise, a chilly rain through the New England states. And while we're quiet, rain breaking out in the southern plain states up into the Ozarks again today, and that is with our next system. That's going to bring us a pretty good amount of rain as soon as tomorrow. So let's talk about how we're shaping up. First of all, this is today on the GFS. A couple features to note. One, big Arctic high pressure centered over southern Canada down into the Great Lakes region. And that is getting into position to wedge down the eastern side of the mountains. It'll do that beginning tonight. So as that happens, we're looking at all this rain that's off to our west today, advancing eastward, and it'll be here tomorrow. So that's a look at tomorrow afternoon's surface chart from the GFS. And again, notice that high pressure now definitely wedging down the eastern side of the mountains. The result, today we're in the 70s for highs. Tomorrow, we probably start off the day in the upper 40s to lower 50s, and temperatures hold steady or drop all day. So we're looking at high temperature probably around 47 in the Triad, maybe close to 50 for a morning high in Charlotte, but then the bulk of the day we'll see temperatures in the 40s. So look at these high temperatures. Actually, that's the actual high temperatures, and in terms of how those highs relate to average for this time of year there, we're talking highs, so a solid 20 degrees below average, and it'll stay that way for a while. In fact, I think once we see temperatures dip into the 40s late tonight or tomorrow morning, many Piedmont locations will not see the mercury rise above 50 again until Saturday. So we're talking tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, in the 40s for highs. Those are high temperatures that are at or below average for January. So this is serious, not serious I suppose, because we're not talking hard freezes or whatnot, but this is very significant chilly air that's going to be with us for the rest of this week. All right, let's look at Thursday. Thursday looks like a day with some lingering drizzle and light rain. High temperatures only in the 40s. Friday, some rain with us, and again, 40s for highs Friday. In fact, some of the modeling even keeps the Triad in the upper 30s for a good chunk of Friday. But with this morning's package, looks like I'm going to keep 40s in the forecast for highs Friday. Saturday, this low pressure wraps up the coast, but there's a big upper level low sitting right overhead. Now, I don't have that upper air chart placed in here for you on the GFS, but there's a big upper level low, so we probably see, at least in the Triad, some clouds and maybe some showers lingering. Highs try to rebound into the 50s on Saturday. All right, here's the next 5 days of forecast precipitation from the HPC, and we're looking at certainly the heaviest rain being down through North Mississippi to back into Arkansas and northeast Georgia and extreme southwestern and western North and South Carolina. But I think for much of the Piedmont, we could easily see an inch or two of rain, and some spots locally more as we go through the next several days. All right, back to the modeling here. We're looking at Sunday here, and we begin to see sunshine really try to return on Sunday. And a beautiful sunny sky by Monday. But as we clear out that sky, I think we're looking at a good potential for lows being well down into the 30s as we get into Monday, maybe Tuesday morning as well. So still think there's a chance we might see a frost in some spots by Monday morning. We'll evaluate that when we see exactly how clear the sky might be by then. One final chart for you. I want to show you the Canadian model. And this is valid Sunday evening. Big upper level low sitting right overhead. And that's just a sign of that chilly air that's going to be around right on through this weekend. So, the long and short of it, enjoy today. It's going to be a nice day if you have outdoor things to get done. Today is the day to do it, as beginning tomorrow will be in a chilly, rainy pattern for the rest of the work week, and it stays pretty cool right on through the weekend into the first part of next work week. All right, that's it for today's edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Enjoy the weather today, and God bless.